The time is now 5:05 a.m. and I was picking up my mentee yesterday around 3-ish o'clock and it started pouring.
Yeah.
And I was laying in bed and I said I felt like Forrest Gump. It just kept raining and raining and raining.
It was raining when I left for work this morning.
Yes, it started and then it seemed like it just never stopped. And it is going to be a really rainy day today. In fact, yesterday, you might have gotten that notification that part of the interchange got closed down for a couple of hours because of flooding. Well, take a look at the number yesterday in Macon. Now, this is at the Macon airport, so of course, far away from the interchange, but I think this is pretty representative of the area yesterday. For September 15th, which of course was yesterday, picked up over 2.5 inches of rain. Now, that broke a record for the day that was set all the way back in 1903. So definitely a very rainy Wednesday, and we are carrying that into Thursday. Be sure as you're heading out the door, you don't leave without the raincoat or the umbrella. You're definitely going to need it. You're looking live on top of the Fred Roberts building in Dublin. We'll get you everything you need to know. 72 right now in Dublin. It is a mild morning out there, but you can see, of course, the big story is the rain. Now, this is all thanks to now post-tropical depression Nicholas. It's not necessarily tropical in nature anymore, but it's still bringing with it a lot of tropical moisture for the start of the day here in central Georgia. Some heavier downpours in Washington County, Twiggs and Wilkinson, of course, southern Lawrence County, so I'm sure we'll see that on our sky cam very soon. All this moving off to the north, so notice along 16, that's going to be a very wet commute this morning. And just take it from me, going along 75, it was quite slick as well. Give yourself a few extra minutes as you head out the door today. Don't be in a rush to get to work or school for the start of your morning. As we go through the day, we'll have the chance for on and off heavier downpours. Rain is going to be pretty likely today. The only good thing about the rain, and I'll show you the temperature in a second, it's going to keep us pretty cool, especially for a mid-September afternoon. 3 o'clock time, a lot of students will be heading home from school today. Yes, it is still going to be quite rainy, and we'll keep that going into the 5 o'clock hour for all of you heading home from work. And just simply with all the rain that we already have and that will persist on and off through the day, just expect the roads to be wet about all day today. They're not going to have a chance to really dry out much. As we head into tomorrow morning, though, finally the story changes. We do look drier for Friday. So while the roads might still be a little bit on the wet side, you won't necessarily be dealing with much rain for the commute tomorrow. Today alone, we could add another ½ inch to an inch of rain with some locally heavy amounts possible on top of all the rain we received yesterday. So some localized flooding in the area will be possible, especially if you live in some flood-prone areas where it doesn't drain quite well. My front yard being one of them. Yeah, it was a little bit marshy out there this morning. Temperatures will only rise into the low to mid 70s for the start of the day or for the afternoon. And as we head into the start of tomorrow morning, we'll wake up in the upper 60s and low 70s. As we head into Friday, again, we look drier. Still going to have a chance for on and off scattered showers and thunderstorms, but we are definitely not going to be as rainy as we are today as high pressure starts to try to wedge itself in. So that should leave us a little bit drier for Friday and Saturday. Unfortunately, we rebound right back into a rainy pattern by Sunday. It looks like we are going to stay unsettled all 7 day long. Could pick up 2 to 4 more inches of rain over the next 7 days. Temperatures will stay in the low 80s.